Let's assume you are immortal and the earth will last till the universe ceases to exist through heat death. Your biggest enemy, somehow, drugged you, put you in a coffin made from adamantium and mithral. They buried you while you were unconscious in a location no one will ever find you. You're on your own. Now, what? It would be possibly the worst fate imaginable, worse than Prometheus having his liver perpetually eaten by an eagle while chained on the side of a mountain. At least he was outdoors. Being locked in an enclosed small space where you can't move at all, have no visual stimuli, nothing to read or do is a nightmare of epic proportions. It would lead to madness very quickly. Or would it? Back to senses, you are feeling drowsy. It's pitch black dark. You can feel the mithral with your fingers but see nothing. You ask yourself something like, how did I get in here, or is someone doing a social experiment on me, or hello? Anyone? YouTube. Vitally. Fauci. What would you do? Your heart is racing. You are sweating, breathing heavily and start shouting and screaming names. But there is no response. After few minutes, you are still trying to lift the heavy dirt above you but it's of no use. You are feeling helpless. You are worried. Now you start crying. You start thinking about people. Mom, dad, brother, sister, cousins, friends, second friends. You are screaming names and crying and crying. After few hours, you are crying and thinking very fast and about everything, career, wife, sister, mother, uncle, aunt, son, daughter, plans, no plans, pizza, forever alone, ISIS, Islam, Jews, Hindus, Star Trek reboot. You are scared and still not sure what's happening. You have thought about every person, topic, YouTube video, movies and books you can possibly think about. After few days, from music to food. You miss it? Your mind plays music for you on demand or not so on demand. You tell yourself, I am going crazy. You are talking to yourself. Stupid pathetic thoughts / jokes are coming in your mind, nobody can see me, I must be John Cena. My time is now. You hit yourself for thinking such jokes and are angry at yourself. But you are a logical person. You try to calm yourself. You remember one thing everyone told you, mediation. But how to start? Better thoughts are coming, let me start breathing heavily and deeply. After few weeks, you breathe in, slowly, and breathe out, even more slowly. And you keep on doing this till you come into a state of calmness and serenity. You're peaceful. Desires are fading. Worries are going away. In fact, you realize there is nothing to worry now. Nothing matters. Nothing. Nothing else matters. Metallica. I wonder why Jason left. Breathe. Can't he lose anything or win anything? You can't stress about anything. Can't be sad or be happy with anything. After few months, you have acquired an amazing control over your breath. You are calm and relaxed. There is no fear, no family, no God, no sexual desires, no ISIS, no global warming, no Mars, no universe, no Big Bang, no Kardashians. There is no dream, no hunger, and no sleep. No sleep. Wiz Khalifa, he smokes so much. I wonder if a new song is coming out. Calm. Relax. There is nothing, and nothing actually matters anymore. It's just you and only you. Ah! What an incredible feeling. You can feel every tiny sensation in your body. You can hear slightest of the sounds outside. After few years, inside, you are inside now and can hear your own body. From blood flow to hair growth. You can notice every tiny detail in your body and mind. You are still and in a constant phase of meditation. You are realizing a big misunderstanding, I am not caged. I am free now as I was caged till now, and finally, I am out. Out of the circle of desires and reactions to these desires. After few decades, you can now feel every cell on the skin. As you are immortal, your cells die but immediately new ones take their place. You recall each and every memory of the past. You realize that nothing matters. You should not have cared what others were thinking about you. You should not have cared about so many things. You scream in a quiet whisper, I wish I knew then, I would have been less miserable. I wish I could tell others. After few centuries, now you can feel birth and death of cells inside the body. You realize that whole body is nothing but a cycle. A cycle of birth and death. An organ is new within few days. Nothing is constant. Nothing. So you are even calmer and composed now. You are smiling and you can see yourself. After a billion millennia, you see yourself now. You see who you are. Not bones, muscles or skin, a force and, in particular, a big set of vibrations. You can feel each emotion or desire, manifests first outside you and then enters the inside. So why not stop it while it is still outside? So you have zero desires now. You are a master of yourself and slowly reaching a state of numbness. A quiet and peaceful experience like none. And you will stay in peace until the end of the universe. But as you are immortal, you'll stay even after that. You will quickly be promoted to the ranks of gods. As you will become the source of energy, enough to sustain another universe. Here's why. Any form of matter, kept under pressure, in a closed system, for a period of time, will get converted into energy, directly proportional to the amount of time. Your life force is active, so there will be the emission of heat. It will increase the inside temperature of a coffin, T. So naturally, pressure, P, will increase. Given, time is until the end of the universe. So let's assume it to be very very large from an earthly point of reference, time, T, very big number, limit dash infinity. Alternatively, according to Einstein, time, T, is a function of the speed of light, c, implying, E equals mc2, which can also be applied to prove our hypothesis. The above conditions imply, your collective life energy, E, will be also very, very large. Exponentially more than 1,000 stars, nebulas, or whatever. By continuity, universe is coming to an end, that means, the energy required to sustain it is decreasing. Now, we have two isolated systems, with energy. Outside the coffin equals decreasing. Inside the coffin equals increasing. When the universe energy, outside of coffin, comes to zero, it ceases to exist. Conversely, we now have another system with energy, inside the coffin, equal to the energy that the previously existing universe had. Given, energy always remains constant on a whole, everywhere, every time, anyhow. Now, finally, the coffin becomes an ecosystem, having a man with self-awareness and conscious of the self, with an energy to self-sustain. And other derivatives arising of itself, life. And a new singularity is born. Big Bang. Then the cycle of time repeats. And you become God.